15-year Rose Bowl drought is over. Pandemonium on Autzen.
Living up to the battle it's named after, tonight's Civil War was a fight to the finish. From beginning to end, the game had no clear winner. It's a night of roses, though, for the Oregon Ducks. Good evening, I'm Brady Smith.
And I'm Rick Douglas. It was an epic battle for each team all the way to the very end. KEZI 9 News sports reporter Steve Andrus begins tonight's team coverage of the 2009 Civil War. Steve?
Oregon may be called the Beavers today, Rick and Brandy, but the Ducks still rule the land. The 113th Civil War had more hype than ever with the Rose Bowl at stake, but the game lived up to every little bit of it. For the first time ever, the winner of the Civil War would advance to the granddaddy of them all, the Rose Bowl. They had roses, beaver skins, and a couple of teams hungry to move on to Pasadena. The Ducks in a new uniform combo, as always, with those semi-throwbacks. First quarter, Oregon won the toss. They want the ball, but the Beavers want it more. Jeremiah, that is, intercepted by James Dockery on the opening possession inside the 25-yard line, and early on, Mike Riley gambles. 4th and goal, Jacquizz Rodgers punches it in, his 20th rushing touchdown of the year. That's a school record, 7-0 Beavers. 10-7 now, under 4 to go in the first. Masoli arcs it for Jeff Mail, 73 yards all the way into the end zone, and look who he arced it over, the guy that intercepted him, Dockery. It's 14-10. After the first quarter, the Ducks back up on top. This one was like a seesaw. It went back and forth. Second quarter, 2nd and 25 for the Beavs. No problem, just dump it off to Quiz. He breaks the tackle, reverses field, goes all the way down the sideline, and 48 yards later, the Beavs are in business, but that would just lead to a field goal. So OSU down 14-13, and after a 95-yard kickoff return was called back, the Ducks make another mistake. LaMichael James fumbles the ball. The mad scramble, and Matt LaGrone comes up with it. The second Oregon turnover, and it's only the second quarter, but that again would only lead to a field goal. So it's only 16-14, and the Ducks make them pay for not getting touchdowns. James, his second touchdown of the game, 21-16 Ducks with under a minute to go in the first half. That's plenty of time for Sean Canfield and company to strike to James Rodgers, 28 yards, and it's the Beavs with the lead, 23-21 at the half. Second half, Beavs start with the ball, and Quiz, guess who? He has it again. He rumbles all the way down the sideline, and the drive is capped off from Canfield to Casey Chose. It's a 75-yard drive, and the Beavs are up 2 scores, looking pretty. It's 30-21. That's a 9-point lead. And if this game didn't have enough storylines already, look who this is. LeGarrette Blount, his first action since September the 3rd at Boise State. December the 3rd, he scores a touchdown 12 yards out, 30-28. Ducks down 2. Now down by 5, and LaMichael James, his 3rd touchdown of the game, a 52-yard variety. 2-point conversion, no good though. Ducks only up by 1. Fourth quarter, Ducks up 4. It's a 4th and 3. Chip Kelly gambles. Masoli makes it pay off, lowers his shoulder, runs into the Oregon State player, picks up the first, and a few plays later, on 3rd down, LaMichael James just won't go down. Stays on his feet, almost gets the first down, not enough. It's 4th and 2. Instead of the field goal, Morgan Flint stays on the sidelines, and this is for the ball game. Masoli, the pitch to Kenyon Barner. He picks it up himself outside. That's the first down. Oregon State out of timeouts. They can't stop the clock. And Chip Kelly, the Gatorade bath, because the Ducks are flying south to Pasadena for the winter. 37-33. Oregon goes to its first Rose Bowl since the 1994 season.